phone right now. So.
Nice. So we will put out a official schedule soon because I know things have changed. We've had a makeover with the station recently, so we're going to be putting out a nice little new shows. We have a bunch of new stuff that you guys will like. Every day we got something. We're actually going to be 24 hours soon. 24 hours. How exciting is that? So.
The radio station that never sleeps.
All right. So let's get into it. I have a group on Facebook. I know most of you guys are probably into it. So I post things on there that we're going to be talking about. If you guys want to call in, you can call in at 603-232-4868. I'm not going to say that I'll answer anything. There's some things that I won't answer. But you guys call in and ask us anything. If you guys have anything that you want to talk about, call in. You guys can get in my messenger, or you can email me at carabetweenthe@gmail.com. All right, so I want to talk about one-night stands. I thought it was nice time to talk about it. So, what is a necessary rule for a one-night stand? What do you think is a necessary rule?
Personally, the one rule that everybody should abide by when you're doing a one-night stand is, you probably shouldn't hit the person up again. You know what I mean? Like,
keep it
right,
one.
You keep it one night. You know what I'm saying? It's short and simple. Like the whole thing is in the description right there. It's one night. It's not tomorrow too.
After you hit them up, it's usually not a one night if you're doing it again.
Well,
so
yeah,
then
but
the rules
it just
change.
be annoying. You know what I'm saying? Like if you know it's a one night stand, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm not trying to even have to wake up and have to open your message in the morning. Like you know what I'm saying? Like you should have known what it was, right? Like why are you still hitting me up type shit, but.
All right, so I actually asked this, but it was an accident. I asked it on my regular Facebook page, so that was a little awkward. So the answers that I got mostly was you just need to use protection because it's a one-night stand and you don't know what's going on. So that was most of the answers that we got. No strings attached. Make sure that they know beforehand that there's no strings attached and that it's consensual, that you're not gonna know each other. And I agree with this rule is don't give them a real name.
Make sure she's of age.
So now there's alright. So this is different. Though. Yes. You're talking about having like aliases and this, that, and the third. Like, what is this?
I have aliases.
So what? So like when you decide to do your one night stands or whatever, is that like your stage name now? You have like a.
That's your whole name. Everyone has a whole name. Come on now.
No whole name.
You're young. You're young.
You gonna have a whole name.
You gonna have
next month.
Hey, so by next month.
All right, let's name Danny. Let's give him a hoe name. You guys can message me what his hoe name is after tonight. Let me know.
Yo, it better be a good hoe name. You feel me? Because I'm gonna sport it. You feel me? I'm gonna go and every time I one night stand, I'm gonna have this hoe name. So I better be able to live up to this.
Yes. It has to be. Yeah, it has to be legit too. What's up? All right, so no strings attached. Make sure you're. This person said neutral ground, so I'm not sure what that means because I've had one night stands in my bed, so.
So so neutral ground? Basically, they're probably just trying to say
don't
basically, it's nothing more than sex, you know what I mean? So it would be like you meet up, you guys go to a hotel, or you're in one of each other's cars or something, you know what I mean? Like in a place that's, it's like meeting somebody when you're selling them something when you're buying it off of like Craigslist or eBay or something, you know what I mean? You're meeting them in a public place, you know what I mean? The same thing. Well, no, okay, no, we're not talking about selling ass.
Hey, Backpage killed the pimp.
Actually, I think the pimp's killed Backpage. I don't even think you can have Backpage anymore, truthfully. A lot of people have to really, strive out there for it. You got to go looking.
Yeah.
Go to Manchester Street.
Manchester.
You'll be good. Find a couple streetwalkers and shit.
Manchester and Beach, right?
Yeah, you'll have a bunch of one-night stands, but your pockets will be empty.
No, now they're going to be covered with police, actually. It's for all the police to go in now.
Yeah, scratch that, matter of fact. If you're trying to have a one-night stand, Manchester Street is not for you. You have a one-night stay at Valley Street.
Alright, so how many one-night stands have you had? Do you even know?
Honestly, I feel like I've had more one-night stands than I've had relationships. That's probably a fact.
Oh, okay. Oh, alright.
Make sure it's right there.
right, so most people that commented said that they've only had one night stand.
So everybody
Are they
who
like-
said that, honestly, just wants to be a little bit truthful, but they don't want to make themselves out there
They-
like that as a hoe or
So they
something.
want to admit that they had
Right.
one night
You gotta
stands.
times that by 3.
Right, exactly. Because, like, why are you going to even be honest about it?
But
then-
if it's a
then
guy,
lie
though-
about it? That's like the same thing when
Don't
people
you have
are
to
like,
divide it by 3 if it's a guy? Isn't that the rule?
Yeah, watch American Pie. They show you how to do the math.
Oh, yes. All right, so most people said it was 1. I mean, me, I'm not going to answer that. What about you?
I can't even fucking
What
count.
about you?
I mean-
E, what about you?
truthfully, I'm not trying to air my dirty laundry out there right now because I probably got a bunch of people tuning in, but this is probably what they want to hear. So, I mean, I don't know. I've probably had more than I can count on my hands for one-night stands. I haven't been in a lot of relationships, so I guess that probably makes up for, the majority of bodies that I have. Probably one-night stands.
Well, it's not bad to have a one-night stand. It's very good because there's no strings attached, especially if you're right out of a relationship. It's a good way to have a rebound.
What
So, I
about,
mean,
like-
I suggest
What
one-night
about
stands.
like a one-night stand, but it's more like a 3-day stand type thing? You know what I mean? Like you guys chill, hang out for like the weekend, and then it's just like never ever.
Or, like,
Is that
the
same
summer.
thing? Does it have to literally be one night, or is like
I don't know. Like,
is there, like
is there
exceptions to
another
one-night
name for
stands?
that?
Like, or is that just friends with benefits at that point?
I think that's
Yeah, it's not a
well, there's
Right.
got to be a word. That's like a booty call or something, right?
Right.
Like, but you're hanging out the whole
Friends with
weekend.
benefits.
Yeah, but there's like, I mean, I've had those summer relationships that
Oh, summer flings are the best.
yeah, I guess, yeah.
He said they the best.
They're the best. How many summer flings have you had, E?
Right.
Man, I'm old as dirt. You better ask one of them young people.
He is old as dirt, he says. All right, so let's move on to our next subject. Now, I have questions throughout the week from listeners who had wanted to know certain things. So the first one is, in a new relationship, what is the first thing you try to find out about each other, another person? So I had some emails call in, and one of them said past relationships. So you want to know like how many times they've been married and if they have like baby daddy, how many baby daddies they have. So what do you think is important to know when you first get in a relationship with somebody before you like decide that you're gonna stay with them? What is good thing to know?
I mean, personally, it's good to really know their demons. Like you want it. I'd rather somebody tell me what it is that's coming with the package when I get the package. You know what I mean? Like I want to know what it is I'm opening before I'm sitting here having to just deal with what I'm opening. Like if I don't open the box, I can send it back. You know what I mean?
Oh my god.
Like if I have to open it and then I
Did you
take my
say
time
that?
on it, I'm gonna get really mad about the fact that I took my time doing something and then it didn't pay off. You know what I mean?
All right, so another person was like, said if they want kids or not. So if you want more kids and the other person doesn't want kids, that's a deal breaker, right?
Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, if you guys are trying to get together and like actually be with each other and you guys aren't on an even playing field with something like that, that's something serious.
Do you-
That's not just like a joke.
Do you
know?
think that that's something that you should discuss that early in a relationship, though? Because I personally am very conflicted about that because you shouldn't be talking about kids because that scares people away.
Yeah,
but
definitely.
again, you don't want to get into a relationship months and months and months, even a year, and find out that one of them doesn't want to have kids and the other one has been waiting to have kids.